Okay, I'm calling the meeting to order at 5:36 p.m. Special Needs Advisory Board. Welcome, everybody.
Hello.
Mr. Secretary, would you please call the roll?
All right, call to order, okay, good afternoon, everyone, I'd like to take roll call, Ms. Vivian Levy,
Here.
present. Tammy Hassan,
Present.
Jasenia Orellana, present. Madeline Santana, that's it. Okay, so I'll put late. Vladimir Zeldon. Right, absent. Kimberly Treyes.
Here.
And also, the meeting is started, so you will be removed from being late. My question is that if that we did start the meeting, yes, so she wasn't late.
No.
And also even myself, Ethan Rivero, and okay, so 2 absences and 1 tardiness. No problem.
All right. Order of business. Do we have any deferrals, additions, or deletions to the agenda? Anybody to add anything?
Didn't ask about the Hope for Autism, the SuperCom party on the other. I didn't see it on the agenda. That was
One on here? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna make a motion to add the Home for Autism super common side,
suddenly,
7E.
it's a package agenda if you like.
Actually, I actually brought some business cards for my business. And make an announcement about it.
You can do announcements at the end of the
Right.
meeting. Yeah.
Any other additions? Okay.
There's a motion to add suddenly.
Is there a second? All those in favor?
Aye.
7E super common. Public comments, we have, on the agenda, we have, Lori.
So hi, it's nice to see you again. It's been a while. Angels Reach is hosting, well, first I'm going to use Angels Reach, I take for granted that. Angels Reach is a nonprofit organization and we have been serving the neurodivergent community for 22 years. We provide school services and clinical services and family support services. We're hosting on, in collaboration with the Good Neighbor Foundation, the National Good Neighbor Day Foundation. We're hosting a domino competition at Chinas in 2 weeks on the 16th.
That's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, so I have, I believe that the Gladys Celedone had forwarded the flyer to you, and of course, several copies are printed right now at Kinko's right by us, but this is what it looks like. I'm happy to pass it along.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
She sent this one.
When is it again?
It's the 16th, which is National Good Neighbor Day.
May 16th?
May 16th, yeah, in 2 weeks. No, Sunday, Saturday.
No, Saturday is the day after the game night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Saturday, and as I said, this is in collaboration with the National Good Neighbor Day. They're hosting or they're organizing 47,000 events on that day around the country. And just to celebrate being a good neighbor to each other.
I didn't see what time it was.
4 to 7.
4 to 7, okay.
Like 4 to 7. The town of Miami Lakes is very graciously lending us 8 domino tables that we're going to pick up and return right away. But it's more than just a domino competition. It's also a little bit of an opportunity, a little vendor fair. We're inviting neurodivergent entrepreneurs to set up their table and just display their services and their products for free, of course. And it's just our goal is to be able to bring awareness to not just our programming, but also to the young adults that we are expanding our services to. So I was hoping that SNAP might be able to come in as a partial sponsor of a little bit, or to at least help us promote it throughout the town, let everybody know that this is happening at Chelas. Chelas is being wonderful as usual. Carlos and Freddie, they are giving us 50% off of every mojito that is sold and every guac with chicharrones that is sold. And those funds, whatever is raised is gonna be used to help the neediest of the families over the summer. Because as you know, most of our families depend on their step up for students or their scholarships, and that's not available over the summer.
Yeah.
So we try to raise funds for those families that need to have their child attending something that is appropriate for them. So that'll go to that. We don't expect to make a lot, but whatever funds are raised will go to that, to help fund needy families. We have so many families from Ryan Beach area that come to us. So that's basically it. It's a wonderful event. Domino Guarapo y Corazon. It's called, and yes, we will be, Chalice gave us permission, we'll be giving out little samples of guarapo for those who, there's many people who don't know what guarapo is, I'm so surprised. Yeah, so we're doing, yeah, we'll be giving out little samples of guarapo, and it's just a domino competition, we'll have prizes and be, so it's just inviting staff to have a presence there, to come in as a sponsor for anything at any amount. And to help promote within the town.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
I know we have a few online, but if we have any other
Yes,
public comments.
if you wanna, do a your little, and introduce yourself.
Sure. Good evening and thank you for having me very last minute. My name is Yvonne Paris Suarez. I'm the Consumer Outreach Coordinator for the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. And, so in the state of Florida, we serve as the warehouse of everything, that has to do with consumer fraud prevention. And my responsibility, I cover all of South Florida, is to do outreach, and inform the folks about what is going on as far as frauds and scams. I have a lot of different topics that I cover, but one that I cover in particular is frauds and scams targeting the disabled community, right?
Mhm.
That's seniors, kids, because we also do child's ID theft. And just to give you like, for in the community as a whole, the Medicare and Medicaid fraud, which as of March, we are the hotspot in the state of Florida for this type of fraud. The imposter scams, which is number one on the rise. The financial exploitation of real estate, having their property titles stolen from them. The work from home investment, the romance catfishing, the slam, the scam, which is a tactic this year. And that's going after Health and Human Services, okay? And then as far as the kids, they're doing fake Amber Kid alerts to try to obtain information, fake special needs summer camps, disrupted voucher payments, families that use setup funds, those are being scammed. So just to give you an idea, two major schemes in the state of Florida, one for $100 million, special needs trust fund in Pinellas County. And that was $100 million from the special needs trust fund and impacted 2,100 beneficiaries. And another one, it was a Medicare fraud provider. They're billing Florida Medicaid for services that are not needed. So who are they targeting within that community? The parents and the caregivers.
Yeah, of course.
Official impersonations and upfront fee scams. So I do presentations on this topic, go into it much deeper, but and other topics I've done here for the seniors. The Elder Affairs Board, I do them in English and Spanish and Spanglish anytime of the day. If you want to do something like we did for the seniors, which was kind of like a little mini summit workshop, lunch and learn, whatever's convenient for you. If it's a weekend, evenings, mornings, whatever works best. Again, they're free of charge and they're through the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. I'm responsible for South Florida. So I go from the Florida Keys up to Fort Myers.
Wow.
And then up to Martin County. and everything in the middle. So again, this is available. I do a lot of other topics. We're right now celebrating Small Business Week, so I do one for small businesses and Military Month, which is also, we have news cams coming up for that are targeted our military. And so, and then the elderly is also being promoted as well, so. Yeah, I'm available. I'm always working with the county sheriff's office, and I'm available for anything that you may be or interested in. So,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That's important work.
No, I'm just here.
Oh,
I'm just here for anything you can help with.
we're in public comments. Welcome, Ivan. Did you wanna say anything?
No. I'm gonna listen in to when you guys get to your new business.
Okay.
So we have some also on Zoom.
Okay.
We have Etta from Miami-Dade Public Library System. If you want to unmute yourself,
They're all together.
you have to, did you see, there we go.
Hi,
welcome.
Hi. So my name is Etta Rodriguez. I am the Library Services Specialist and Outreach Services for the Miami-Dade Public Library System. So what I do is assist in coordinating the library's participation in community events, all kinds of events from like small little back to school events in the fall to big pop-up libraries at a Otaku Fest, and we've been to Otaku Fest and to SuperCon, and also at the fair most recently. We were there for the entirety of the fair. So we try to be, everywhere we can be. We have a great outreach team. We have great branch staff that assist in lots of outreaches. We are able to do all kinds of things, like from, at minimum, talk about libraries, free resources, services, and events. We sign up folks for library cards on the spot. We are also able to bring some books for checkout. We might bring a craft activity, a STEAM activity. We might do story readings. We're flexible. We're open to whatever the community needs, whatever the organizer needs, depending on what kind of event it is. And yeah, that's basically it. Nancy, do you want to?
Wait, before Nancy speaks, I just
Yes.
wanna jump
Yeah.
in. So, we all may recognize Nancy if you guys have been to the
Mhm.
Miami Lakes branch. They just closed for renovations and they're gonna be closed for 2 years. So when I saw Nancy at the Maker Faire Miami, they actually brought the Techmobile, which is like a library on wheels, basically, and it has like a lot of STEM activities inside of it. So I thought that there would be, not just because they're closed for 2 years, but they could bring the library to you and they could bring events, as part of our events. Like, I thought that they would be a great ally. And then even when they do all reopen in 2 years and they're expanding it, it's also another opportunity for us to host events there too
Yes,
and cross
Yeah.
promote. So,
I agree.
but now I can, Nancy.
And I'm glad I'm glad you brought that up, because I totally did not mention that. I work more on although Bookmobile we're all like part of the same thing and we work together a lot, but I don't work that much in the Bookmobile, so it didn't come to mind immediately. But yes, we have a brand new Techmobile, and we have a brand new Bookmobile as well. If you're interested in having it at any event, if we can make it work, we're happy to be there. There is a lot of demand for both buses, though.
What is a Techmobile? I'm not very techy.
Oh, that's great, because we just got, hi, how are you doing? Etta could probably reiterate, it's part of our outreach services, because not every community, we have 50 different branches and soon to have 51, but sometimes there's little pockets and certain events that don't have the library. So we have what we call a library on wheels. We have the traditional Bookmobile that focuses more on books, but we also have the Techmobile, which has more technology. So you'll have graphic design, we have people making music, they had digital art. So it's going to focus more on the technology base. They still have books, mind you. You could still check out books, but it's also, it's an upgraded, if you've ever gone to any of our spaces that have the UMake or the UMedia spaces, where they have the sound stages and they have graphic designs, that's actually a minimum part of what's going to happen when we remodel, is we are going to have a space like that, like what you call an elevated maker space. We will have books, it's books and more. We like to call it books and more. So that is something that we do have. We were at the recent Maker Fair, but I'm also joined by Carolina Padron, who is the branch manager here at Palm Springs North, which does have a lot of other activities that for the communities, especially for even those with special needs, like the one that you had today, that she can tell you about some of the events that we have, that just because we close, it doesn't mean that the service is closed. We just kind of spread out to other locations.
Hi, yes, my name is Carolina. I'm the branch manager here at the Palm Springs North Branch Library, which is not too far away from Miami Lakes. We are a small branch, but we do offer programs. We do have the story times. We have adult painting programs and other special adult programs. And like today, we had a Ready, Set, Go story time. It's presented by the Children's Trust along with FIU's Parent Club. So it's like a story time for children 0 to 5, and they do like a sensory type of activity towards the end. So we do offer the programs here, and we're, you know, I know Miami Lakes is closed, but it, you know, we offer also some good things here at this branch and throughout all the branches in Miami-Dade.
And we have visited and done, like we said, outreach tables where we've gone to events and we man the tables too. And it all depends on what the organization, like Etta was saying, what do you need from us? We'd love to work in partnership. So we have gone throughout to, we've worked with the Youth Task Force before. We've worked with Commissioner Garcia at some of their events, the large events or even smaller. So it depends on what you need. That's part of our job, is not just what's in these walls, but within the community. Okay. Do you have any questions? I'm sorry, I just wanted to know if you had any questions or things that maybe you would like us to work on that we can work on in the future and in partnership and present with you.
I think I would like to highlight that we at CAR have partnered up with your library locations multiple times. And so just for you guys to know, we've done trainings for either the parents in the community, or we've done them for the school staff also from that community as well. So if at any point you guys feel like maybe you want to talk to the education board and see if maybe they want to do like an autism, you know, sort of like awareness sort of training, like sensitivity training.
Oh, that's perfect, actually.
Back to school.
And we can do it through their location, so that way you don't have to get too complicated with finding the space. Sometimes it's a little tricky to find which school to use. So we've done that in the past, and that's been pretty successful. It's been good turnouts before. And then for that sensory story time that they spoke about, we've partnered up with them in a lot of their locations, and that's been really good. So if you do have families that maybe are younger, they could really benefit from that. There is a program that you guys have where the parents can take out like some books and take them home. And I know that you were going to pilot like 2 videos where like they were gonna basically be coached on like how to run the story time at home.
Yes.
The Storytime Express.
Yeah, the Storytime Express kid. Yeah, they were working on it. I know Jennifer. She had mentioned it, and I think they're working on it. And we also offer talking books, and you know, that's just, like, for anyone who is cannot come to the library, or they have not able to read or to see already because of the age. We also offer that service as well, talking books and connections, where they can.
Well, Connections is to be sending materials to you for those who are homebound.
Yeah.
So it's a free service with the library. It's a different department, but within the library system, where we can send material to and mail it to your address not at your cost, free. We take care of that cost. And Talking Books is for those who might be visually impaired. so that those are, and they send you a separate equipment that you can listen to the audiobooks, and they send that to you. And that's also offered to you because we work with a separate department that is, and that's also free of charge. The Storytime Express, which he was talking about, we do offer those kits that have, you know, whatever's in themed, you know, depending on whether you have a certain topic, and they have age specific, either toddler or from baby to toddler, or the ones that are preschool level, so that it's all age appropriate and all following within the same theme. So yes, we do offer all of this, and it's all, I want to say, prepaid by your taxes, so there's no extra cost, no additional cost, because we're also a fine-free library, because we want to make sure that everybody has access to the services.
And
Thank you for that, for being our advocate. Yes, we do. This particular branch is a smaller space, but one of the things that they're earmarking for Miami Lakes is to have more meeting spaces so that we can offer more of those things. Hialeah Gardens is probably the closest location now that has a separate meeting space, that they have a separate meeting room that's closed off. While we do offer here, they don't have an enclosed room at this location, but it doesn't mean that we can't offer things throughout the system. Like I said, we're a large system, so that's the advantage, is whatever we can't do, we have sister branches that can help and cover things as well. And of course, the Techmobile and the Bookmobile are also things that go to, they're on wheels, so they go to you.
Yeah, we'll definitely take those into consideration when we're planning, you know, some of our events this year. Sound like great resources. For sure.
I would love to do back to school training. Yeah.
And then, without putting you on the spot, and I
Okay.
ask you, are you guys taking volunteers? I know that sometimes from our populations, there are some adults that are still at home, they're looking for things to do. And I know that the library are places that are not very overwhelming because of, you know, depending on the time of the day and stuff. And so it's a good start for them, even if it's just a few hours a week. So if there's any opportunity at any other branches, I know that you know, all the team here would like to know and sort of like let know some of the branches that might be a good fit.
Okay. I know that this location, we literally just filled in a spot. If you come in, and we always encourage you to visit us, it's a little wee, especially in comparison. So, but there are other locations, and we do have volunteer opportunities. Etta just put in the chat, the outreach at MDPLS website, the email to put in, that's where you would make the request for like the Bookmobile or the Techmobile. That she put that one in there as well. And also she included her email for outreach if you have any other questions. As far as the volunteer, I can go back and send you the application a little later, probably tomorrow, I would say. And if we can't fit you in here, we'll see what other opportunities we can help and encourage. Not putting me on the spot, it's just me asking the question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and definitely adults, yeah, it's from 16 years and up.
Mhm.
So for sure, yeah, other branches, they have the space, they'll go, you just fill out the application and then they'll go ahead and do the process.
Thank you, that's a good point, good to know. Everybody, we have one more. No.
Someone else.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
thank you.
Thank you.
Hello? Hi, we hear you.
Okay, perfect.
Hi, welcome.
Well, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Can't.
While she's working on her video, she is the owner of Crafts and Drafts Miami. So I had invited her to come to better explain all the services that she offers for community events and things like that. Especially now, yeah, Crafts and Drafts Miami, now that Painting with a Twist is closed.
Okay, perfect. Can you see me now?
Yes, hi.
I apologize. I had to pull over to the side really quick while I'm driving. How's everybody doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
So just to tell you a little bit about Crafts and Drafts Miami, we have about 37 workshops that we do. We have mosaic, floor arrangements, air ceramics, stained glass, and we basically do 2-hour workshops where we bring all the materials and we provide step-by-step directions on how to complete it. We currently work with Dade County Schools and the Dade County Library System. And yeah, if you have any questions or
Do you have a website or Instagram page where?
yeah,
you
so
can-
both of yeah, absolutely. So both of them are Crafts and Drafts Miami. The website is craftsanddraftsmiami.com. And then our Instagram is at Crafts and Drafts Miami.
Can you state your name?
Nayleen Milian. Sorry about that.
And would that be, you come to a location? Or you have a set?
Yes.
She comes.
No, we travel around. We go to different locations and we set up completely and then clean up after the workshop.
Is there a limit of how many people can?
No, we only have a minimum of 10 guests. The only thing that we request is if there's more than, 30, 40 guests, just let us know with at least 2 weeks, because we have different interns that can come in and help us out through the workshop.
So I've used her before, like I've used her for events at the store. And it is so simple, like I literally just show up and everything, she comes and she preps, sets up and breaks down. But I also was able to introduce her to Jasenia, because Jasenia happened to go to a fair that she was at, so I was like, oh, I wanted to introduce you, Jasenia's daughter started doing some of the crafts that she had available. And this was something that she had open to anybody passing by in the 2-day, the whole weekend. So she could do, I guess, painting or candle making workshop or whatever, or even something small. If we're doing an event and we just want her to have her there and have a small group of, kids. She was making shrinking dinks with the kids the whole weekend, and, she really can do like anything. So, whether it's a small event or big.
Thank you so much.
Wait, I have a question.
Oh,
Does the
wait.
website have the prices and the classes?
So it depends on, it does have the list of all the classes. The prices vary and depending on your budget. When we work for like Miami-Dade County and stuff like that, our budget is smaller because our workshops are a little bit more simpler. It depends if you want to do a little bit more elaborate workshops, and we work with your budget and whatever craft you have in mind.
Do you want to share the price of the paint a cafetera? Since that's like the most recent one we did together.
Yeah, so that's $35 and it includes the painting, the cafetera, the 9-cup cafetera. And then we have a specific paint for that and a process for it and a sealing for that. We recently started doing like succulents. So not only do you paint the cafetera, but we also add succulents to the top. So it can be like a decorative piece. So you can actually, display it somewhere. Yeah. Our prices do vary from 25 to 50, so it depends. There's some like stained glass is a little bit more pricier because it's a pricier craft. But yeah, 25 is usually our paint by number. And then I'm trying to think, like mosaic is very popular for us. It ranges from like 35 to 45. Like I said, it just depends on what your budget is or what you're interested in.
Does she have to be a vendor for the city or no? In order for.
I apologize, I can't hear you.
I mean, if we end up using her.
Yeah, any
vendor,
any vendor that we have to pay, they have to do a W-9. Yeah.
Yeah, we're a Dade County Public School vendor and a public library vendor.
Anybody have any questions? All right. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you for having me. Have a good day.
You too. All right. Anybody else? Any more public comments? Okay. I would like to open the order of business. Again, to add a couple of things to the agenda. Okay. I make a motion to open order of business.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so I would like to add to new business, the workshop, so that would be 7F.
I'm sorry, what was the, I'm sorry for being late, but what was the?
Hope for Autism Supercon.
Thank you.
So I make a motion to add workshop.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And I'm gonna make a motion to add the domino.
Chalice. Angel
tournament.
And second.
All
For
those in
7G?
favor?
Yes.
So workshop and then last one.
Angel's Reach.
Angel's Reach. okay.
Dominoes.
Okay, next, any other additions, deletions? Actually, I'm gonna delete, from old business, 6G.
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Read it.
So we're deleting the.
6G.
The resource fair. Delete. Okay, any other changes to the agenda? None. Okay. Let's move on. Approval of minutes. Look over the minutes. Make sure. Oh. Sorry, no, oh, no, no, that's just.
He's gonna do me to close. A business, order of business.
Well, now you're moving along the same order of the agenda, so you're fine.
I have a correction. Old business. The old business is 6F. Madeline and Tammy are also attending.
Very nice, very clean. Good job.
Thank you.
Isabella, do we have to add the number to each section or no? Like old business is number 6 or section 6 or?
Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think that's really, requirement, as long as there's the motion to second it.
Yep, I checked that.
So, that's the most important bit.
Are we done reviewing? I make a motion to accept the minutes with the corrections I stated.
I second. All those in favor?
Aye.
So let's move on to old business. Okay, the Art Without Limits event. I thought was awesome. I loved it. Does anybody have any feedback they want to share?
I thought it was wonderful. And I thought, and all the families were complimenting it, were talking about it when they came up for drinks, so.
Sure.
They absolutely loved it. I think everything we did was cool.
Yeah, I got great feedback from the artists, from their families. So I was.
We had over 100 people attending.
Yeah, yeah.
It's great.
Okay, so next on the agenda is the game night.
Yes.
Yes.
Sold out. Sold out. So what do we have left? So we have some updates.
Okay, so, I'm sorry?
Like we might listen twice in the
Yeah.
agenda, but
Oh.
we'll breeze past it the second.
So, I've confirmed everything with every vendor. You've confirmed that everyone has sent everything that they needed. We are fully good to go. We have Flynn's Arcade, which I spoke to him again today. And he was just asking what time could he set up, because his stuff is obviously big equipment. He was even, which I was gonna talk to you today.
Yep.
I spoke to him like a couple hours ago, and he wanted to actually see if he could drop off the machines the day before, and I said I'd have to see if the room's available, and even if he cannot do, I still wanted to know what's the earliest we could go to decorate, but while you're looking at that, so I reconfirmed everything with Flynn's Arcade. I've reconfirmed everything with Jelly Ball Laser. So they're gonna be in the outside courtyard. Originally, we were ordering with Pizza Scene. We are no longer using No Limits Coffee as a vendor, just because of cost. We're gonna try to do an event with them at a later time.
Yeah, I can actually invite them to our next meeting.
Yeah, that would be great. What we did is we actually found a different vendor for cookies. And then the cost of the cookies, we're getting a lot more cookies than we were quoted with No Limits Coffee. And they're actually now at $0 because we had a vendor we had a sponsor come Champion Smiles, and they said they wanted to gift us the cookies. So they gifted us a lot of cookies for the event. And Champion Smiles is gonna have a table there, and then she'll hand out the cookies for free.
Awesome.
I had gotten the quote with Ernie's Acai. I was just waiting for their W9, and then when I gently reminded them about, they're still missing the W9, the owner actually came back to me and said he is so appreciative that we asked him to participate, that he is donating the entire order.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
And I did not ask him for a cent, not even a discount. I just said, hey, we want to order acai bowls with you guys. And I was like, are you sure? And he's like, I am so appreciative that you asked. And if anything, I was trying to give him business, and he yeah, I'm all like, got it for you. He was like, no, we want to consider it a donation. So we've got cookies donated, we've got acai bowls
Sorry,
donated.
you said originally Pizza Scene, or we're still using?
So we're
Pizza
still,
Scene?
sorry, no, originally Pizza Scene, but this is where I'm getting now, because we saved so much money. We saved from the No Limits and the Ernie's Acai, since we saved $700. I doubled the pizza order, so now we're doing half Pizza Scene and half Domenico's. We're paying them the exact same, so we have double the pizzas now.
And how many acai?
So it's 40 acai bowls. Yeah. So every single person that I reached out to Pizza Scene and Domenico's initially at the same time. Domenico's, I went with Pizza Scene because they were the first to respond, and they sent all the information, the W9 and the invoice right away. And then after Domenico's came, and I was like, well, now we have all these extra funds, and it was only an extra $150 for doubling the pizza. So I said, let me give $150 to one and $150 to another.
And they're both staples in the community.
Well, we're helping out both.
They're both staples.
And they were both like, oh my gosh, we're gonna deliver for free, because they were all so, they're like, you could have gone, and I'm like, we wanna help you guys. And so they are all taking care of the delivery and everything. They're like, what time do you want it there? And I will personally drop it off. He said, oh, that's great. Really. Okay, so we've already ordered all the waters and the sodas. So that was all delivered.
I picked it up. I
Yeah, you
have it
picked it
here.
up,
Yeah.
okay. So all those drinks, I've already ordered the bags of ice. We already received the cooler, the inflatable.
You ordered the bag of it?
No,
I
with
didn't
you,
pick it.
yeah.
Yeah,
good.
I'll do
With
it, yeah.
I gave you the events request form with
The 4 bags of ice, yeah.
with the 4 bags of ice. bags? Yeah, the
Okay,
big ones, and then
Okay.
so every table and chair is already allotted for, if you can help me pass that side table. And that's. Hmm?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if there's that many,
Yeah, okay.
sorry.
There's no
At least, yeah.
problem.
Sorry, oh wait, I have one here, thank you, okay. Do you want one?
If you need, I
I've
can
seen
take
it
it.
so
Oh,
many
okay,
times.
okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so.
If you understand,
Okay, so every, all the food, all the drinks, I decided to put all the food and drinks on the bottom half of the page. I spoke with, Deputy Amador, and I figured I could have him either in a separate table from the Acai station, or because Acai does not take up the whole table, maybe have you together that way. It gets people to go and find out, oh, what is this? And then you're like, oh, you want ice cream? You gotta learn about the safety program. And that's kind of what I liked about Champions. I was like, well, you want a cookie? Yeah, there you go. So all the hydration station, the pizza, the chips, we ordered bags of chips. And then each vendor that's gonna be along the perimeter of the building. I've already gone with Daniel, who is my expert measurer, and we measured the whole room, so we know exactly how much the tables, the arcade machines, everything will fit with plenty of room, even though it looks crowded on the paper, there's still plenty of room. We have Nowhere Comics, Lemon Crochet, 3D printing by Vita Custom Designs. At the Maker Fair, they showed me the fidget toys, the Game Boy looking cartridges. They are super cool. We have a comic book vendor,
Oh, look.
yeah, have you met him? He
Yeah.
specifically started this comic book series when he was in middle school,
Oh,
and he's super talented.
wow.
Like,
I never met him, but I
Crazy.
understand that he was at the event with Vid Custom Designs
yeah.
on their social media page.
Uh,
He'd be a great vendor. I
he's-
think he's on the spectrum himself, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's a good opportunity.
Yeah. I introduced, I guess he's like my godson. I introduced him to Farlow. And like the whole weekend, he's like, Titi Kim, he's like, I'm so inspired. Like, I want to be just like him. I'm like, because he's in middle school himself, and that's his
Right.
dream, is like starting a comic book. I go, well, él lo hizo. He started in middle school
Yeah.
like you. And they had like a really nice conversation. This is
That's
where I
really
started.
cool.
Starting young, that's
Starting young.
middle school, that's when you're the most creative.
So Sophie Doodles, she's gonna actually offer like for like $5, like a live doodle, like, you know, have you seen like
yeah,
sort of trending now where like
yeah.
you look in the thing?
Nice.
So and then Dr. Janelli Perez, she's been here before. She offers no, she offers evaluations.
Oh,
yeah, and
She was the one that was here.
yeah,
Yes,
evaluations and something else like diagnosis or something.
Oh, CDEs.
Yeah.
Those are important. Yeah. Those are important.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought that she'd be a
Early,
good one to have.
earlier the better.
I spoke with Mimi today from the Learning Hive. And she said she's gonna be offering several activities, including painting small canvases, sensory bins, fine motor skills activities, and she's gonna have her team there at the table as well. And then, if you can pull up, I don't know if it's just easier to show this, if to pull up this
first.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bible Bible first?
Yes.
I was like number 4.
Yeah.
What legion like?
Yeah, the 501st Legion, the Everglades.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I've worked with them before.
They're so nice.
They're so nice.
Yes.
They're amazing.
So it's been hard to keep the secret. Roaming around the room, that's it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Roaming around the
That's
room,
great with them.
we're gonna have different characters, they're volunteers, and they're volunteers that are part of the 501st Legion or the Everglades squad of,
Yes.
and they have these crazy costumes and they're legit.
Yeah, they make them themselves.
they the ones that go to the veterans?
Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yes.
They
So,
do charity.
They do
charities
all
and
volunteer
everything.
work.
they're all.
I have pictures with them.
Wow,
I'm a
I didn't-
Star
I didn't
Wars fan.
Yeah.
That was your chance. Check out the Darth Vader.
I brought them,
Okay,
I
well,
brought
that's
them
fine.
to my brother's baby shower.
I
I did, because my brother's never done anything like that, he's a huge fan, but I worked with them, a different squad in, Give Kids the World
Okay.
in Orlando, so in that, with that organization, they were
A lot
amazing.
of groups.
It's been a long, but they've been around for a very, very long time, and I think it started with a little girl that was ill.
Oh,
So
I heard about this.
Yeah.
And then she even has like.
they have their own
a
droid
girl
of
droid
her.
with her.
They made a
Yeah.
droid for her. So
A big
yeah,
one.
they do tons of charities, and when they came to my brother's baby shower, they heard my story, like, of my brother,
Mhm.
and I just donated to my favorite organization, which was Give Kids a World. I volunteered with them for like years, and they just came. They came with like 4 people, so one dressed as Darth and like a couple of pilots, and I forgot who else. I forgot who else. I think maybe one trooper. But yeah,
Well, I don't know.
They always come to the.
That's cool.
I don't
They're-
know. if
they're
Drew's
amazing
Still on
people.
the call, pero, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say this treatment, but Drew used to be part of the Pebble First too.
oh, I wanted to be. I wanted to be.
From Vita Customs.
They're great people,
Yeah.
nice people.
I look forward to meeting them.
They're very nice people.
So because their costumes are a bit, intricate and stuff, that's why I actually, and I already measured the space. I left the small little sliver in the back
For them.
so
Yeah.
they could have privacy if they need to change, take off their mask and
Yeah.
breathe a little bit.
I didn't even know we had a coordinator.
Yeah, the little closes
Mhm.
to them. So then I figured we could just leave a few things in the kitchen for them, like some
Waters and
waters
stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So they're just gonna be, they have people signed up already for the event. They are just gonna be wandering around and taking pictures with anybody that wants.
Kids.
Kids, adults.
They send them out over there.
If there's a baby Yoda.
I guess I see you guys are excited for the movie coming out.
Yeah.
Mando and Grogu.
Yes. I gotta watch the other thing though to prep myself.
So I see here the sensory corner, it says borrow beanbags from Mary Collins.
Yes, am I crazy that we had beanbags at Mary Collins for 4th of July?
Yeah.
We do. So I need we want 2 of them to borrow them.
The only things about Mary Collins is there's construction right now in front of
Yeah.
it, so you have to
And I
kind
have
of
it.
park behind.
Yeah, we'll just, do I need to pick it up or I can just go pick it up, borrow it?
We have to make sure that somebody's there to open that.
There's
box.
janitorial, yeah, throughout, but
If-
if there's a day and time that you are considering, I can, send it to them.
But isn't at least the community center open even though they're doing construction? Cause I saw a bunch of cars parked there like 2 nights ago and there was no one at the park. It was nighttime.
Yeah, I mean, it's open, you just can't go down that street.
That's fine.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
you have
the
to
hard
park
part.
like
The animation
Latin
classes
American
take
Grill or
place.
CVS
Yeah.
and walk it, like those.
The Boy
locations.
Scouts
Or
building.
the Boy,
too.
yeah, well, even then, I don't think, well, if you.
You can cross through, I think
You can
cross through,
use the
yeah,
parking lots,
you can
yeah.
cross through the hedges and go
Okay.
into it,
Yeah.
yeah.
There you go.
There's
I also
So
have
there's-
floor chairs if you need. I have like 4 or 5 floor chairs. I don't know if
Okay.
you've seen them.
Oh, yeah.
But they have like a back support. And I
Okay.
think they're pretty comfortable for the kids as well.
Okay.
So if you need me to bring them.
Yeah, I'm wandering along with the 501st Legion.
I was
obviously.
gonna say, like, there is gonna be
Somewhere.
RBT
Yeah.
and 501st, that's like the best, like,
Heroes.
spectrum.
And I also, so the board doesn't have a table.
So, how now the room
Oh,
is
I
gonna
have
be.
the entrance.
No,
No,
that's great, yeah.
But we can
So
have.
we can have
if you wanna
our
ask them.
little. programs.
Yeah.
How loud the room is gonna be? Do we have
So-
headphones, for?
So I
kids?
didn't know if we had any headphones left over, because we have them first.
Yeah, I don't think so.
We got 0.
Well, it's a good thing we have plenty of money left in the budget.
So you want me to do an order for noise canceling headphones? How many do you think? Oh, no.
I forgot to add that, but I'm doing an order for 4th of July.
Oh,
You wanna just,
Not on here.
of course, it's not.
No.
Next time. Open up order of business.
One more, I have a motion to open the order. of
Wait,
business.
let's finish her and then we can.
Okay.
Okay. Noise canceling headphones. Well. You're gonna order that? I don't know.
I can do it and
Yeah.
deliver it to you if you want to.
Yeah,
everything
that's,
else.
I have everything in the corner.
I just need to know what quantity.
How many do you guys think we need? I don't. How many do you guys usually have at events? I mean, even at 4th of July.
The only one we
away
use is
like
for 4th
10.
of July.
Yeah.
And we order 25 at a time.
Wanna order 25?
Okay, I think.
Yeah, whatever we don't use, we can use them for.
Yeah.
At least the ones we ordered last year were 3 packs.
Mhm.
If we're gonna go with the same headphones, so.
Okay, 24.
It'll be good to just have them just in case, but most of the time people will bring their own.
Yeah.
So.
My son has 2 in the car, just in case.
8 packs.
Do you wanna make that a separate order?
Well, that one's gonna be delivered. Usually you have it delivered to your house,
Okay.
I guess it's what you guys prefer. I can have it 2 different orders, you get the headphones for this
Yeah.
event, then you get the.
Yeah.
4th of July.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And you don't need to do a motion because it's still within the budget.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, you allocated funds for the event, so, okay. I'll get those ordered tomorrow.
So everybody on the board is attending the event?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Do you want a separate table inside and maybe have like,
We could use our table, excuse me, we could use our tablecloth right at the counter with our flyers right on top of it. Cause it's gonna be there.
Yeah, that'll work.
we're gonna have someone checking in, right? Since we have, or because there's so many
Right, that
people
was another
just.
thing I was gonna bring up. Are we gonna be checking, marking off on the
Well,
Eventbrite
normally,
list?
well, normally we do, right? But
Nope.
no, just,
Well,
I'm just thinking the
yeah,
latest
they're
ones
painting-
was
they're
the
painting.
Twist we do.
painting with a twist and,
We didn't do it for that,
Arts-
for the art
Yeah.
gallery, so we did the.
I did,
what-
yeah.
what's the name?
But yeah, I took them, there was a checklist.
We had a list, yeah.
Yeah, so if there's an
Oh, I
Eventbrite
think
list
we
and
should
then.
Do it.
I think we should, because if we
Mhm.
also notice that, hey, this person is always reserving 10 tickets and no one ever shows up, then it's good for us to know for future events.
Yeah.
Things come up, but
And if they bring people that are outside of their reservation. Do we
In
just
my
write it down?
experience, even though this is our first game night, hopefully it's packed. My experience, a lot of people sign up at Eventbrite. And not everybody shows up.
Yeah,
so there's space for.
Yeah, so
Okay.
walk in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't register. like,
Yeah,
when my
yeah,
kids-
yeah, me either.
So I personally wouldn't turn them away.
No,
Yeah.
but I mean, do we write
We
down the
get, yeah,
extra
Just the right
things?
if
right.
like, since I'm used to it, I can be your check-in person.
Okay.
Isabella, I just need 2 lists of the Eventbrite.
Mhm.
Yeah, cause I'm hoping it's sold out type litter, but all of our CAC and even Painting with a Twist, there were still people who didn't show up.
Right.
Or they sign up, even though that's smaller, which is better. But with all the times you have, like our event is Saturday for a paint a picture for mom
Mhm.
with CAC. And that's always sold out. And then half of them show up if you're lucky. Because when it comes out, everybody's like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then the day of, oh, no, somebody came up and they don't come.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I wouldn't turn away anybody that just walks up.
No. I wouldn't. It's just writing them down, just to
Yeah, yeah,
have.
I
it-
can do that, cause
just to
I'm
have it
used to it.
there. Okay.
So we didn't want to get the day at the.
Right, yes. Okay.
And that also helps us with the count for our meeting in June, the
Oh, yeah. because we
the
have to
budget
count-
meeting,
Yeah,
yeah.
If this is successful, do you think we'll do it again next year?
because it will be successful. We will do it again next year.
That's great, I'm down for it to help you do it again.
All right, so are we done with? game
Yes.
night? All right.
And why was I gonna call you Nicole?
Actually, I
I don't even know what I have.
some.
Hey, Kimberly, lemon crochet vendors, they'll also be there.
Yes.
And then we have two comic books people,
So
or
no
that one more
comics.
individual?
No, this guy only has one series that
It's
he
him.
sells. It's
He's a-
him,
he's an
and
art-
he's
he's
an
an artist.
independent artist. Yeah.
And then the other guy will be regular comics
It's
vendor.
it's a store,
Yes,
Or-
it's the stuff you would normally see at a store.
like, I just have to like get in touch with them, see if they're still in.
Just reconfirm.
Because I mean, I did the last time we spoke to him, that manager, like, I contacted him, it was long ago.
Yeah, just reconfirm with him this week since it's already gonna be for next
Friday.
next Friday, yeah.
And Domino's, we have them or?
So they have the tables. I have two sets. I was actually gonna see if Drew wanted to, because he's gonna be there anyways, if he wanted to bring one of his, since he has his logo already printed on his anyways. If not, I'll bring my set. I have two sets at home. Yeah, I spoke with the people at the community center. They have plenty of the domino tables. They just said to bring your own dominoes.
Good.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a motion to open up the agenda again. Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so I'm gonna add, what was I adding?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
July.
Fourth of July,
Item 7H.
7H, 4th of July. And it's growing, and very,
I second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
What about movie? No? Sensory movie?
Yeah, I thought we were talking about that,
Do we have any information?
If we have time,
but maybe,
we'll talk about it.
yeah,
That's the-
there's a lot going on right now.
It could be,
Yeah.
it could be in this July, I believe.
Well, there's movies coming out in the summer. That's why.
I'm sorry, one more thing. Kimberly, what time you want us there?
I'm
gonna
she's
check,
gonna
yeah.
confirm, yes.
Okay.
I would love to be there all day if possible, but it's just gonna be dependent on if there's anything if there's anything going on that day. Let's just pretend it's open all day. I would love everyone to be there by 5. But too early or
I
5:30?
can get there as early, well, I have to just pick up Dean from school, but I'm off on Fridays, so even
It's
if
also
it.
Friday, so people work, so.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
off that day,
Yeah.
so, I can come as early as you want, I just have to get Dean. from school.
Okay, so I would say between 5 or 5:30. I know it's a Friday and people work, so whatever time you
And-
guys.
And what would be the setup, other than Flynn? Flynn does his own, we can't,
Right.
and everybody else is doing their own.
So I already did the events request form along with this format, so they know where to put the tables and the chairs, and then I'm setting up everything else, like the tablecloths and the decorations, and then the balloon person has been asking what time she can come as well, so this will help me determine how early I can go set up with the vendors.
And the official times are 6 to 9?
6 to 9. Oh, and he had an update. You had an update?
No, it was just that.
Oh, okay, okay.
I was able to.
Okay,
Back on.
all right, so the next on the agenda is special needs safety program.
So yeah, I'll be able to attend and you don't need any extra officers or anything. That was the.
Got our deputy.
Deputy Amador, Deputy Amador.
That really,
We need to get him a little placard for the table. It's not office.
and a site.
Oh,
Safely.
Into next one.
Make sure he gets one.
This one, yeah.
So we had, I had mentioned last time that we had somebody come in and ask for application. I think it was the same person. We got like another person that signed up.
That's awesome.
So we did get somebody that signed up. So
You got 15?
18.
18, ooh, nice.
So April was one of those very eventful months. So in the effort to expand the program at the Spring Fling on the 4th, we did the surveys, the sheriff surveys, but then I also had our cards, talking to the people there and trying to get them more involved in the program. Hopefully somebody comes in with that. On the 11th, there was an autism bike ride by the rescue. I got also invited to that. So that was nice, Doral.
Oh.
Then the SFAX walk that we did, it was great every year, very happy. And our sister station brought all the goodies, all the ATV, UTVs, all that was nice. And then I couldn't attend the special needs resource fair because I was in Tallahassee with the department, so fortunately I couldn't for that one.
What special needs resource fair?
Yeah, we didn't have it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay. Perfect. I didn't say
I know.
I'm so worried because that one every year, you know, we have a big day.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't give out the water bottle?
No, but the water bottles were for, that's, ooh.
The art.
Oh, added to 4th of July. Was for the Arts Without
Oh,
Limits.
ours, yeah, and I think I have like maybe 10 bottles now for the water bottle, so we need.
You still have bags?
Yes, yes, I have a lot of bags, but not the water bottle.
Okay.
Okay,
As a quick update, I told you, Vivian, but because the video had the police logo and not the share, we had to take that down. So we created a post, but it's still pending approval from MDSO for the postings of all of that for the paid advertising. But hopefully we get approval soon so we can continue that on social media.
I wonder if that same video, we can like cut it up. So that some parts of it, I know that we're gonna have to make another
Eventually,
video
redo it,
eventually,
yeah.
but maybe cut that one up for now somehow so that. You
I
know,
think,
just,
Idalis has talked to the Sergeant Soto, they're trying to get it approved, the post that she made.
But
so
you're
I'm
in
not sure
everything.
where we're at.
okay, everything Miami Dade.
Yeah, it's all about their
So,
logoing.
now,
and-
yeah, everything.
get AI to do it.
Yeah, because like the public safety created one that everything is cut a part of it, and then the rest of the thing is fun. So, something like that.
That's our update on that.
All right. So the next thing on the agenda is the park feature communication boards. Two of us are
good.
installed. Very exciting.
One at
So-
Veterans and where was the other one?
Royal.
So they're out there,
I never saw any posts or pictures.
They haven't posted
Me either, yeah, they haven't posted it.
And
I know, I was looking at the Miami Lakers too.
They posted something about the other little parks that they just renovated, like
Yeah.
the small ones, so I got excited, I thought it was gonna show me too. I was like, that, and I was like, where?
I saw a video. Very short, but like in.
I think we should have been, it was on our, it was just on our.
on your top.
West
On our
Park,
account.
No, I thought it.
West Park and Royal Oaks, right?
No, Veterans Park. And Royal.
When they say highlighted.
When they have that little recap of the good we did.
So in the pack, you can see the decals you all talked about. The.
Yes, I love it.
Little sticker, I don't know why it printed out so blurry, but you get the idea, just a round circle that would go on the sign. Figure out this one, and then he wants to approve this, so I can put in the order.
Okay, wait, where, is that for park feature communication board?
Yeah.
This is the decal that would go on the board with the
Right.
logo.
Ah, okay.
So I make a motion to approve the decal.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Sorry, Isabel, did we have already a budget and all this, or should that motion be now with,
Now, you didn't talk about the decals before.
okay, so we have to amend that motion, make a new motion? How many decals are we ordering and,
Yeah, you're afraid for the decal.
oh,
Yeah.
this is
Is this not part of what's already?
This
eight,
is-
so just eight, is this what that is?
Yep, this is for the decals. So you're approving the cost with that motion.
Oh,
okay,
there you
That's what
go.
we're-
okay.
Okay, so we approved the decal. Now I make a motion to approve the invoice for Fast Signs for a total of $104. I wanna make it, I'm sorry, let's make it 110 in case taxes or something comes up.
Where do you see the cost of
I
it?
second.
On where it says quantity, unit price. Oh, this side.
I'm looking at the opposite side.
I
Do we hear
seconded the
okay.
motion. All those in
Alright.
favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
So another attachment was the two additional communication boards that you all were talking to Jeremy about for the youth spot, the youth center, and then Optimus. So there's a few other parks you were all talking about.
Do you know if this is the same price as the other two?
I can look, I think it's very, actually, I can tell you how it would be in your budget. 530, 60, it's a little bit
Yeah, I see.
different. 5360 is what you spent last time, and this would be, yeah, 393.
And this includes the install?
Well, the install wasn't with this
Was
company,
us,
it was
remember?
Parks,
Oh,
yeah, it Parks did that. But this would still be pending council approval.
Well, we have to approve it first.
Exactly, that's what.
All right, so I'll make a motion to approve another set of two communication boards, one for the youth center and the other one for Optimus Park.
Amount,
That is the amount
go a little higher.
of 6,500.
Oh,
No, 55, that's. fine.
yeah, 5,500.
I didn't bring my glasses.
5,500,
$5,500.
okay. I'm like, wow, okay, it's bigger than I thought, but.
5,500.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
Aye.
The minimum motion was 5,500 with the new communications update Southwest Park, right?
And
Optimus
youth center.
Youth center.
And what?
And the youth center.
Okay.
Out of bucket,
I was gonna say, do we have?
machinery and equipment.
Equipment.
Yeah.
So next up is the Family Cafe. Does anybody have any comments, concerns?
I'm still good.
Everybody still.
Thank goodness we didn't book an airplane.
Yeah, right.
Whenever you guys define the program, I'll just need a copy of that.
Okay. They haven't sent it
Yeah,
yet? They just sent us if you needed financial aid or something.
well, whenever the program comes in.
Yeah. It should be coming any day now.
Okay, sounds good.
Nice, awesome.
So we have briefly discussed shirts. So this is what I designed for us. The left side is the front of the shirt, the right side is the back of the shirt. So it just says, Special Needs Advisory Board, Town of Miami Lakes visits Family Cafe 2026. Came to learn, going back to lead. I also have a quote for the shirts for us. I got a quote for 14 shirts, even though there's 7 of us. I got it for 14 in the event that you wanted to, as a thank you for the council voting to let us go, getting them each a shirt as well as a gift, like as a thank you for. If not, just so. I could make that motion in a second, but I also included a mock-up of the matching postcard, which I could have printed, bring with a stamp, and then we just sign it and mail it from the front desk over there. That way it gets like an Orlando, stamp, and then it's like a thank you to each council member. They get it in their little mailbox here. Thank you for letting us go to learn.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully we're able to go back. So, the quote for the 14 shirts would be $231. If it's just 7 of them, then it's $115. Do we want to discuss before I make the motion? I could always change the design if you guys don't like it. Any feedback or? Is Ivan coming with us too? Family Cafe.
Who's the vendor for the shirts?
Art Media. That's the person that prints my shirts, so I know the quality.
So we will be going through them?
Yes, the one I have a quote for. You guys wanna get a different quote, that's fine, but.
No.
I love it, and this is the color, right?
Yeah,
I love.
I like the color, very easy for us to find each other because that place, Baghdad, like sardines.
To have a little flag.
A little.
I'll
you know,
carry
like
the flag
mom-
in a backpack.
the-
Who needs water? Who
The
needs water?
teacher flag. In a field trip.
Yes.
Alright, so
Do you want me to make a motion for, I make a motion to, wait, do we want 7 shirts or 14 shirts?
No, I think 7 will be fine. Where were we do with 14? Only
What I was
6
saying
of us are
was to
going.
give each council council member a shirt as a thank you. Like have them get like a snap shirt, but you don't have to, so.
I think the postcard is.
The postcard is enough, okay. So I'd like to make a motion, I'll make it for more than 115 just in case. I'd like to make a motion for $140 to cover the cost of the 7 t-shirts and the postcards for the family
Second.
cafe.
I second. All those in favor?
We don't want to send any guy invoice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's awesome.
And the postcard is a very nice. Okay. And one family cafe, number 1. Okay, the car decal. Do we have something pending? I thought we had kind of,
I think we scratched that.
I mean, you know, Jesse had,
Well, we-
Jesse, yeah.
it was Jesse's item. She wanted me to add it to the agenda, so. She's not here, so yeah, we will defer it for next meeting. Okay, so I'm hoping to defer the car decal to next meeting.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, so new business, budget, finance. Okay,
The meeting is when, June 5th?
June 4th.
When do we
Thursday.
present again? When do we present again?
You're
Where we
to the
did, right?
council, you
Yeah.
will go in July.
right, but we have to present the.
In
the
June,
budget
yeah, no.
meeting, yeah. So we basically need a list of our events that we have planned.
Yes, so let me tell you.
There's a template she sent out.
Yeah.
You gotta put approximate
Um,
attendance.
so it states for each proposed event, estimated attendance at each event from the prior year. The cost of each event to the residents / public, in your case, it wouldn't be any cost. A number of sponsorship dollars collected for each event from the prior year. We didn't really have any sponsors last year. You guys can think of any. So the main thing is estimated attendance for your events last year and your dates this year for your events.
So like our dance class, karate class, animation class, are those considered into events? Do we have to list those? Because we spent money on.
That would be part of the budget. That'd be more programming. You just have to make that, clear. And if you know the attendance for those programs. If it's 10 students, if it's more, if it's less.
Nice.
And this meeting is gonna be when? For the budget?
June 4th. Thursday, June 4th. It's gonna be in council chambers.
And that
At
was for
6:30.
last year
The attendance last year, correct?
fiscal. So not from October to now.
No, just the not fiscal last year, like the full year.
But these are events that we're planning on having in the future.
Year round
we
current
had.
events, yeah.
What time will it start?
So in the future,
What time will
that
that
we're
be?
planning
The
on,
budget.
or that we already had.
No, they already had from last year.
Oh,
But it's what
Yeah.
you use, the
Like the
budget,
annual.
what we did, and how many people attended last year.
Last year.
Yeah, and then you also need another future dates of the events that you're gonna do for this year.
All of
So,
them?
but it's not from October to October, it's just January to December?
Correct. It's not going by fiscal year according to the template that the budget officer made. Pull up your slide.
okay, so let's start
So proposed date event,
thinking of the events that
request.
we had.
estimated attendance.
Programs, we have three.
And you know those dates. Animation.
What I carry over is like, how much?
Karate.
Like for each program, the amount.
I can tell you karate's. How many people are like, how many people go?
Yeah.
One right now.
Did you just complete?
Yeah, he just came from a.
I see him in the crowd.
Yeah, yeah. We have promotion tomorrow, so he gets promoted to orange tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. Yay.
Congratulations.
1,200 for dojo. Per month.
Recently,
If I could get
Monthly or session?
monthly.
For karate, we have about six going regularly. About six.
1,200 for, this is his April invoice.
Cooking class.
And then dance classes, we still haven't gotten to animation.
GDs.
I think that was last week.
But it was GG.
For this year?
Yeah. We don't talk about it? Am I crazy? I thought we talked about like doing one.
In the future?
Yeah, with, there was like a
Dance
vendor.
classes, 2,720. This is what she charged for the
We'll keep it.
winter ones on here.
It'll be good.
And then let me find old animation class one.
Easter Steelers today, so
For dance.
There's like. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think they just want a ballpark idea.
I'm already talking to him.
Uh-huh.
I bet you can.
Uh-huh.
I'll talk to him about this.
Invoice for animation, that's 2024. $1,087.70.
Is that for the program?
For, that's the invoice for their November fall 2024 ones. I don't have a more recent thing for, but just
What's in the stuff?
the invoice is just November 2nd, 2024, fall 2024 animation arts for young adults with a SDID teaching assistants, and then the Toon Boom licenses. 15. Yeah. So it might be a little bit more than that.
Well, that's programs, so events,
Events,
so does the art event that we just held? Does that count? Cause that was this year.
that. You don't have to say the attendance for that one, because we're looking at last year for your attendance.
Through December,
Mhm.
Okay.
but we,
I mean,
there's
we
something
can
we
pay
wanna
for
do
the
it, so
events.
we have to put it on the future.
Yeah.
If you don't have a date for that, if you're looking at it for next year, then you can say that when you're doing your
Yeah.
report, like. No date yet, but we want to do this again.
For the future, we have art
You had your,
without limits.
you have your Hope for Autism event, collaboration events.
Yes.
So there's usually 4 of those every year. I don't know how much attendance is usually at those events, the Hope for Autism events. A lot of people.
Those are-
yeah,
oh,
like,
wow. Yeah, it's like, and then the talent show.
We'll say I have it.
Yeah, it is pretty packed.
The painting was a twist event.
And we spend 1,500 on the food. If I'm not mistaken, that every.
I think that's what you motioned for last
Yeah.
year. Foods and decorations and-
Yes. What else, what other
I
events?
think we have
Here. They have a resource fair. That one was $1,000. And stuff.
Excuse me. I don't remember how much you spent on resources. I think that was last, because it wasn't free. Maybe it was a double ladder
Food
from
and
public,
decorations.
but I remember you doing a lot of food for the resource fair.
No, it was like decorations and balloons, the
Yeah.
picture thing.
People let me see if I can find it. Spinners.
Yeah.
We can have her look it up
fidget toys.
later and get back to you.
Yeah.
And it's
We
mostly
also have,
Amazon
the 4th of July
stuff, a photo booth.
sensory. We had the 25th anniversary.
Yeah, it was waters and one popcorn chicken.
I mean, for the sensory room, of 4th of July, whatever, like 15 to 20 people.
But the same for 25th
Yeah.
anniversary.
Maybe,
You don't have to
and
think
the
about all of them right
resource fair, I
now.
put like 75 people. Oh, no,
More like 100.
at the resource fair?
Oh, yeah.
Not everybody took something from our table, but there was at least 100 people.
What else?
You already mentioned in the past.
The main thing is
Not to mention future ones too.
how you want your budget allocated for the next fiscal year. Like, how many funds in each line item, that's part of the budget report.
From this number? Or do we have
So
to
you
add-
have, I have the updated number for you, so you have $93,557.07. As of today, because.
93.5.
93,557.07.
So future game night,
So this number will go down when we do the invoices for game night, obviously, but this is as of today, what you guys have.
Are you trying to do a fall fest this year?
um,
Do you feel like you have enough events where they kind of like are similar? It's up to you, whatever you guys want to do and whether it kind of lines up with the schedule of your other events.
Well, we didn't do the spring one.
Yeah, because we never did it. We never got
Right,
around
I-
to it.
Yeah, we never did the resource there.
Yeah. The resource fair or the card, the spring card one. Remember, we were
Right,
gonna do,
game hard.
yeah,
And we were gonna do it in the spring, of the fall.
yeah.
That would be a good summer
Never got it around to it.
Back to, like a back
Yeah.
to school one, they get all their resources
Because
and
they
things
do
in
that
line
on the
before.
library,
We did it in the
training.
fall. But the weather's cooler.
Yeah, that is one thing. And then I think you wanted to do for back to school, but there were a lot of things that were sort of like already booked for those days. I feel like there were too many events going on in the town. that were
There's a lot of
booked
events
you
for
guys.
back to school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Madam Chair, it's 7 o'clock. If you want, you can make up a list and get back to Isabella and she can give you the numbers.
Does the board have to approve this report?
No, it's more like if the board wanted to help you do that numbers,
okay.
you know. If anyone remembers
I mean,
expected
I
attendance.
could go
and-
through all my old minutes and I can report
I mean,
back to you or.
Okay.
The easiest way is to report to council. You have them all already listed there.
All right, so
So
I
then
think we
you
have
can-
to,
Yeah, that's more of if they can help you with the numbers, since you're gonna be the one presenting, but the main thing really is the budget. That needs. to be
what was the
forward.
budget for midnight?
$4,700.
How much did the art without limits end up?
Off the top of my head, I have no idea.
Okay, well, I need that.
I'll get to that.
Okay.
I have that. I just don't have it on my
And
top
I
of my
think
head.
Everything else, pretty much, we have the invoices from the last fall festival. Now we can go off of that. Right, well, let's move on then.
So how would you all like the budget laid out is the question, like how many funds in a line item, yeah, like social, where. Train,
With the current 93 amount,
yep,
I mean, I'd love to see a big chunk of it going to 7B. But,
well, it wouldn't be like
Right.
per event, it'd be, cause that comes out of social, like your event, so if you know you're
Right,
gonna use.
but that's
social
what we're
more, then we
trying,
would
that's
put
what we're
more.
trying to do, right? Like, see how much money to put in each bucket.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's not like that.
I feel like we always are putting more into social.
Yeah,
right?
cause that's when you use
Community
the most
events,
out of all
Yeah.
of them.
So
Social
that one. Keep up that one.
and community awareness.
You also need to put some in machinery and equipment, especially now with the potential of buying more boards and park features.
Machinery and equipment, that's a new one.
yeah, it's a new
Yeah.
one,
That's
that's
what
what covered the, communication boards.
Oh.
Yeah. That was a Parks and Rec and Finance district, I don't know about all that.
That's fine.
Would that also be, that line item, would it also be like, things within the actual park, like for example, in Veterans Park? The accessible swing had been broken forever, is that a
Right.
Parks and Rec
Yeah.
thing to fix, or is that something we fix?
I would, if Parks and Rec put it there originally, they. would-
That's what I
they would
thought
put it,
too.
But it's more like if you wanna add another.
Add another,
feature.
add another
Yeah,
feature,
yeah,
okay,
yeah. But repairs, that should be that.
that should be that,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, you should be
That's
responsible.
done.
for that.
Okay,
And I don't know if
I
there,
don't remember the last time I went,
It's been broken.
it's still
It-
broken,
it's
both
still
of them,
broken.
both of them, cause
I
there
went
were two.
last week.
And they don't pick it?
I don't know
Yeah.
if they qualify for this, but I know when other municipalities have done sort of like adaptive playgrounds, there are certain grants that you can apply for. So I can look that up for you and send it over.
Yeah, that'd be
So,
great.
so the town can look to see if they qualify. I know one of the options is to use some of the money that they collect from the handicap spots. So there's a pot of money that sits there that they could technically use for that if they wanted to, but there are also grants from the state.
Okay.
We still have a grant writing on stuff.
Yep, there's a grant writing. I'll let you know.
Madam Chair.
Yeah.
I suggest 2020, and then $13,557.07.
For which one? Which one's getting released?
Machinery and
Machinery
equipment.
to cover the signs.
Okay.
That's the easiest way. It's a big amount to begin with, so
Can you take out like some from, I don't wanna put $20,000 in contributions, that's amazing.
no, that one's not us. That's what, those are
That's
donors, those
money you
sponsored
get
money.
in.
That's money you get
Yeah,
in.
okay.
I'm talking about community awareness
It would
20,
be
community
grants and
program
needs if
20,
you wanted to give out money.
social recreation 20, training. I think it's just plain training, 20, and then equipment and machinery, 13,557.07. That totals 93,557.07.
So she's presenting it to split it evenly, just
Right.
machinery being less. So if you want more in social, then you'd have to do the math a bit differently between two line items.
And by the way, 20 is much higher than we've ever had in any of those line items, so
Right.
I'm just equally distributing them without,
You shouldn't go over, you guys usually
Right.
understand every year. There shouldn't be a problem, but.
I'm fine with it.
do I make a motion?
You
I
can
make a motion to, for our budget line items, is that what they're called?
Yep.
Community awareness, 20,000, community program, 20,000, social and recreation, 20,000, training, 20,000, and machinery and equipment, 13,000. $557.07. Yeah, he's reading it off of there.
Yeah, I get it off there, yeah. And also, I get,
For a
I get,
total-
I get the videos from Lisa.
For a total of 93,557 with 7 cents.
I second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Beautiful.
Can I take a picture for us?
Yep. No, one is fine. All right.
Okay,
On your budget.
so we'll work on the rest of the,
Yeah. When did that do?
May 22nd, let me double check.
And then next meeting, we have to.
May
vote on the
22nd.
Next meeting, we have to bring the report to them, so we can vote on it for July.
Exactly.
All right. Okay, summer camp.
Okay. This was my request. So for my own personal like for Dean, I was trying to find summer camps in Miami Lakes, just within our area. For, like either they have accommodations for special needs or they cater to special needs, and I couldn't find one. So the best I could do, which is what I have him enrolled in now, is Epic Youth over at the Greek Orthodox Church. So they rent out that space and they do allow RBTs. So that's a great thing. However, your RBT is only there about 4 or 5 hours. So then there's a gap of time that if, like, let's say if something happens or if he has behavior that is extra that day, they will give me a call and I'll have to come and pick them up, right? And then there's like 3 strikes, you're out, based on extreme behavior, right? So while that is probably a pretty okay option for me, I thought that wasn't a good enough option for all of us, for all of our children, for all of our age ranges that we have, because Dean is 9, but we have younger children and we have teenagers and we have adults. That some adults or like kind of like our friend Franco, who was in his 20s but was still in school for a while, and then some of them do extended school. So what I did was I tried to contact different outlets, tried to contact YMCA, Broward, because they have a lot of different options for special needs, but unfortunately because we're Miami-Dade, they can't really do anything with us. So the best option I got was communicating with Easter Seals. So I'm not sure if any of you guys are familiar with them. They've been around since the 40s, helping disabled children or special needs children and families, and they have different programming. So basically they have a summer camp program that can also be an after school program. So my bells started going off because I also just heard that the Growing Place will be shutting down because they sold the building. So next year, that will not be an option for any family. So that's already an after-school program that is gonna hurt the community big time not having. But especially for our special needs kids that sometimes get kicked out of these kinds of programs. Easter Seals has their own trained people that they have a teacher 4 to 1, depending on how big, but one teacher per 4 children. They do not allow RBTs in the space because the space is limited, but their staff is specifically trained for all types of behaviors. They cater to children from pre-K to kindergarten, pre-K kinder to 22 years old. So depending on what our town needs, like the age range that we need, we can work with them on trying to host them here. So finding a space for them is one thing. Getting the funding for it, which they work through the Children's Trust, which there are grants that we can apply for as a town to qualify that will pay for the programming and will allow the families to come for free. So it can start off as 5, 6, 7, 8 children and branch off to a larger amount. It can start off as an after-school program that will then bleed into summer. So I think that was a really great option. I have a contact named Mateo. He is one of the coordinators. And they have a program in Miami Gardens right now, which is good. But again, I wanted something that was right here because all of us work. The majority of us work, and parents need to be able to go to work and come back and pick up their children in the same area that their children go to school. And their children have a safe place that they can be. They do field trips just like any other camp, but they're specifically trained. They have 2 field trips a week, which is really fun. They do bowling, they go to the zoo, they go to the museums. So they weren't able to come and meet with us and be in public comments this meeting, but they will be on the books for next meeting in June. And now this is something that's gonna take a lot of time. So as much as I wish we can do it this summer, it's not gonna be able to, we're not gonna be able to do something like that, but to start the process of getting all the information of what we need to do to apply for a grant, what that looks like, finding the best space possible, and maybe starting it off as an after-school program for next year. And getting that information out there, and then we can kind of work through the growing pains within that after-school program that then goes into summer camp, because if they're in the after-school program, they automatically get placement into camp, and it's a 7-week camp. So if I had that option now, I would jump on it, you know, for Dean, to know that he's in a safe place. I don't have to worry. They know what to expect, and then I'm not gonna get a call every 5 minutes. That's huge, you know. So I wanted to just kind of put that on the table for us to think about, and think about it not just as like, I wanted something that would have longevity to it.
Yeah.
That would stay in our community for many, many years. And the Easter Seals have been around since the 1940s. They've been doing this a really, really long time. So a lot of people trust in the name, I trust in the name, and I wanna kind of see where that goes and how you guys feel about that. Because I feel like we need more secured things for the special needs community all the time. Like that they could be like, oh, I don't have to worry about summer. I already know where we're gonna go. You know, they need something like that instead of searching everywhere and going all the way south or going all the way north. And that's a lot. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on that bandwagon because I've been saying for a long time, there's nothing that I can do with my kids, and I work full time and I own a business, and the summers it's very emotional even because I never compare my kids, but then when I'm trying to put them in something fun because their friends are gonna do basketball camp and all these things, and I'm just like, you know, now Gabriel is potty trained, so okay, fine, I checked that box, but for the longest time they wouldn't accept them because of XYZ, and they still like, so even I was telling Ivan, you know, months ago, I'm like, I would love to put them in, you know, in their summer camps, but it's so far. It's like for me to go all the way down south and I have to be at work, which everything needs to be here in Miami Lakes.
here. It needs to be here, and the camp that I have Dean in now, it's gonna be $150 a week. You know, I work a little part-time job, and my husband works
Plus
2
the
jobs.
shirts because they
Plus-
need you buy.
Yeah, plus the shirt, plus field trip, it doesn't include the food.
Fridays, the ice cream.
Exactly.
Mondays, the
So I'm gonna, you know, as parents and as anyone that has small children, we do whatever it takes to, you know, to do what we need to do. But there has to be something better that's more accommodating for all of us, and not just, it's a free program. They don't just, it's not just, oh, drop off your kids and it's a daycare. They do academic things, they do therapeutic things, they help them, because we all know that with our children, if you leave them out of routine or not engaging them for a week,
sit on the sofa
You
the whole
can't.
day if you let them.
yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't benefit
It
them.
doesn't matter.
And then they have school the following fall, and now we're dealing with behaviors and regression for 2 months until they get settled back in, and that's not okay either. So to have the constant whiplash of behaviors, no matter where you are on the spectrum, the common denominator is routine and regularity. So having something like that in our community that is a staple and it stays here, I just think it's something that we could like look into it, invest in it.
Yeah.
Hopefully the Easter Seals, and I pray that it will be something that's beneficial, that it works out. but I will find anything else. Like if that doesn't, I'm gonna find something else.
I would love the Easter seals to come and present. I would love to see locally how we could even, does Card ever have plans for Miami Lakes? If we could, if, South Florida ADA, she's gonna be expanding now too, like, it, you know, you also did the karaoke with Alton from Stars Miami.
Yeah,
Like, man,
I was gonna
we
say.
can
the
all
contract
partner
also-
together and have something here.
Yeah.
For.
So we
for our
do
kids.
offer like the summer camp, but it's for our kids because we're limited in space.
Yeah, of course. and
So,
that's
so what
fine.
we do is that we do our kids and then we do like their siblings.
Yeah.
So for their siblings, we have them kind of like in a different cluster. But they're all together and then we just like, we kind of like block schedule everything. But we do the siblings because for the parents, it's hard. Like you're dropping off one kid over here, one kid over there, like,
Yeah.
and then it gets expensive too.
Yeah.
But my question too with the Easter seals is for the field trips. Is it still 4-1 or would they allow the RBT to go then? Cause that personally would scare me because
I agree. So that isn't a question that's not something
Yeah.
I brought up, but it is something we can talk about when they come.
Cause maybe that would be like a modification or anything.
That could be something we talk about and put on the table with them, especially since this is our first, like, if we go through it, this is our
Yeah.
first go around.
Yeah.
And in all honesty, like RBTs need to make a living too, and a lot of them have day schedules, like where their kids are in school, like my RBT is with us during the day. But I had a few questions for him because his supervisor was out of town, so. I also wanted to know how they pick up children for aftercare, like, what's the radius, cause we have.
seals?
Yeah,
Oh.
so like, what's the radius? Like, are you gonna pick up from every one of these schools? Like, so those are logistics that I really wanted to bring them in on and then us all hear it and all collaborate with, cause I've been in communication with the coordinator and he just moved here from New York. So New York is very different on how they handle things than it is here. But, basically it's like the main things is, do we have the space? The funding? And what is it gonna look like? So those are the 3 foundations that we have to start with and what that looks like, so.
Do they have a program like going on
Already in
right
place?
now?
They do.
They everywhere.
They
in
have-
Miami.
They have it everywhere. So they have the closest one is in Miami Gardens.
They have a Miami Beach one, I think too. like,
Okay,
the
what
one-
is it? And
Oh, that would be a good thing to do. We can ask if we can tour it.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah. Okay.
And then I would have like certain considerations for you guys, if as you go forward with this. Even if you get funding from the Children's Trust to fund the summer camp, I would charge a minimal amount to families. Because once you apply for a grant, if you want to continue getting that grant, families cannot miss more than a certain amount of days.
Yeah.
If you offer it for free, families will take vacation
Yeah.
and will miss a lot, and then you're gonna have real trouble sort of saying that you had enough attendance for the program. So like, let's say for CARD, we'll charge like $200 for the entire summer,
Okay.
And you're like, does that really make a difference? It
Yes.
does. People
Yeah.
take it a little bit more serious,
Yeah, because they're spending their money on it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And since they already have a programs around town, what are they doing there? Cause I'm pretty sure that they're
They're-
not.
They're not. The cheapest is like 150 a week.
So
Yeah.
that's the
It's at
thing.
least a commit, cause I think that even
Yes.
like if somebody gives you a free class for whatever gym. Compared to be paying $5 for it, you're more likely to not cancel. and go.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
So more than likely, it's just bringing that program that's
Yes.
already set to Miami Lakes.
That's exactly what it's gonna be.
Okay.
Like, what I'll do is am I able to send their website to our group chat? Am I allowed to
You
do
can
that?
send it to me, not this.
Send it to you? Okay.
This is gonna be an agenda item.
Okay, there you go. So I'll send you the website, and then, I'll get with Mateo to finalize them coming. I really wanted them to come in person, so we can, so it's more, this is personal. So, and then I'll ask them about maybe us going, a few of us going and touring their program, what it looks like, what they do. But on the website, it does have their program and what it looks like and what it entails.
Could you imagine if we're able to offer that next year, like, let's say for the gala, this is what we're
By the
raising
way-
funds for, this is directly helping families.
That's
like,
something
here in the
that I wanted
community.
to say too, like, even if we get the grant, if we talk about maybe fundraising for that, to have it, a pool of money like backed up to support that. and ongoing, and if we, you know, we bring it to the town, they're gonna love it, and they're gonna support it 100%.
And it's a known name too, like.
Exactly,
It's something
yeah.
that they're known.
They're known and they're supported and they're known for good. So that's what I really liked about them. So, cause even when I said I was talking to my mom about it and she's like, the Easter seals, I remember that when I was a kid. I remember that. I was like, okay, cool. So it's good. So, but yeah, okay.
And then you can start with, because you guys want to sort of like progressively get to the summer camp, the other thing that you can consider is you can either do like a winter camp or you can do a spring break camp.
Yes.
The
Almost like a
vacation.
pilot.
To test it.
Yeah.
yes.
Like Thanksgiving.
They do
And
that.
That way, that
They
will
do
kind
that.
of get the word of mouth out there so that you have some certainty that by the time summer comes, you're gonna have, let's say, if
An
you're gonna
audience.
launch it for 30 families, 30 families will definitely sign up,
And I think the fact that they go up to 22 years is also a big deal too.
What a game
Because
changer.
it's that demographic that also loses everything.
I make a motion to have Ivan and Christy at all of our meetings.
I second.
That's not a legit motion.
I know.
I see him. I know it's not a legit motion.
All right, okay. Thank you, Tammy, for bringing up such an important issue. All right, next up is library programs, which there you go, you spoke, so I don't know if you guys have anything to discuss.
I mean, I think it's a great resource for us to have. I know we're running low on time, so we could keep it for the next one, but just. I would love to do something for back to school now that that's on the table. Back to school would be August, so.
Yes, I'm considered planning.
I mean, we always,
No,
No,
it's
right?
not, but we don't like turn people away.
right.
Yeah.
Events are open to.
Yeah. It's like in that
It's a
weird
weird,
cluster.
yeah,
Because it's like, yeah.
But since the Miami Lakes Library is closed, and that's kind of where they're
Right.
facilitating.
Yeah, that's where Nancy
Yeah.
from Miami Lakes, she's basing out of there for now.
That's why maybe that's
I
a.
remember
Yeah.
that too, because we last summer, since we didn't have a summer camp to go to,
Yeah.
we went to the library a lot.
Well, they know me personally, because whenever I would go, I would have to leave within 10 minutes because my kids were being shushed every 2 seconds.
Oh,
And
yeah.
not by the staff, but by the adults.
People
So
there.
now and they know this is an issue, so now when they expand, they're actually gonna have the kids area. Like in a separate, like more closed off section. And because the problem was that adults were always near the chargers, and the chargers
Oh,
are in
yeah.
the kids section.
Yeah.
And they're actually not gonna allow adults to be in the kids section, which is nicer.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
I'm like,
Why are
this
you
is a
here?
library and it's a kids section and you're shushing my kids
Yeah.
who are just happy and renting.
Yeah. Or ticking, as you
They're
would hear.
kids, like, even if they're like,
Okay, I'm sorry, we need to move on. We got a lot left and it's 7:24. We're past due.
Back to events.
same thing, just.
I don't
know.
Just keep, that's another option now.
Yes.
Now that people.
But also about lights,
Definitely be talking about that one, February. To replace painting with a toast. SuperCon, okay, I just wanna make a motion to allocate the money for sponsoring the food and tablecloths, cake plates, all that stuff, for the whole Autism SuperCon.
On
The motion is for the usual $1,500 that we do for their events.
out of
Social and recognition. Yep. Do I have a second?
second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Okay,
6.
next up is the workshop.
Workshop.
I would love to do a workshop on the topic that, what's her name, Angie? Angie was talking about of the fraud,
yeah.
especially like some of the adults.
Yvonne, sorry.
Oh, Yvonne, okay, sorry. I know like some of the adults in the Home for Autism group have encountered, people on Facebook that have ask them for credit card numbers and, yeah, so I think it'd be great, for the parents, for the adults. We've never really had any topic like this before.
Yeah.
And, even for the elderly, so I think it covers a lot of people that need this information, and now with AI. I think it would be a good workshop to have, and we haven't really had one in a while.
And collaborate with Elderly Affairs.
Yeah.
When
Or
do you
didn't
want to
they,
do it? They had one.
They had one.
they had
had
one
one.
already.
They had several in that bingo.
Yeah,
There's people speaking at bingo.
yeah. But we
While
can
I was
invite-
out on
yeah,
disability, I went to a couple of them, and there were a couple of people there.
We can invite.
And
them.
unfortunately, they are the main target because they're so
Because they're
easily.
gonna-
Right,
Yeah, that's
right. Well, same with special needs.
special needs parents that are desperate for help.
Yeah,
Hey,
Or,
even reporters get scammed
yeah,
and council
Every-
people, not
yeah.
necessarily here.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a big,
So would you have like specific topics?
The topic she mentioned was, I
Oh,
think, was like.
Like Medicaid?
When would you want it?
Honestly, I wanted to, move that to the next meeting because, we're out of time to look for a date. And once I list out all these other events we're having, I'll find like, we'll discuss like where we have like a place to have,
okay.
Okay.
okay? But
You'll
I-
get
I
information
want-
from her.
Huh?
You'll get the information from her.
Yeah.
I wasn't here, that's why.
Oh.
She has a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. So that's all I want to say on that, and then the domino tournament that Dory from Ingles Reach. I don't know if you,
I wasn't here,
they're
but they,
having a domino tournament,
May
fundraiser
16th, Saturday, May 16th, 4 to
from
7.
4 to 7 at Chella's. So, I don't know if, she also said we could make a donation, but we would have to ask council permission for that, and there's not enough time, so. I don't know,
but we're invited to attend.
yeah. Yeah.
I didn't hear the part about the donation.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
sponsor idea.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
so to get a table?
No,
No, no,
we could have a
just-
table for free,
Okay.
Yeah.
so. But I don't know if anybody's wants to have a table there,
Personally, I don't. I mean, somebody has to man it. It's a Saturday from 4 to 7. And pretty much,
Yeah, and it's the
we
day,
can, we
it's the
can
day
drop
after.
off some
It's the
flyers.
day, the day after game
After
night.
game night.
We're gonna be
so,
exhausted.
Yeah.
For summer.
yeah.
Recovery.
Okay, so moving on then to the 4th of July.
Fourth of July.
Yeah.
I make a motion for $500 to cover additional supplies, as in headphones. Headphones, I said it right. My mind is one place. Headphones, that drawing paper thing,
Butcher
Okay.
paper?
No, the coloring.
Like
The
the
coloring.
sticky paper that,
Yeah.
okay,
That's for
we have more
coloring.
than enough crayons. We have enough of the sensories, all that. Water bottles.
No.
I don't know how many bags we have. Do you wanna make it 1,000 since we're adding water bottles? And bags? Okay, 1,000, I changed it to 1,000. Out of,
These are the branded water bottles?
no, our logo ones, the plastic ones that
Right.
we gave,
The
yeah.
the branded as in logo.
Logo,
yeah.
So I have to find where you guys were.
We always get some tables for the tables.
They're there already,
Oh,
Water.
they're red, white, and blue.
So how many water bottles do you want ordered, or do you wanna talk about this next meeting?
Well, that's why I'm pretty sure, that's why I put the blanket of $1,000.
right.
Okay,
And then we can order them. Oh, we're in May. No, yeah, we got time. We
Yeah,
got
that's
time.
what I'm saying, so I'll
Yeah,
get
we
you an
got time.
invoice in the next meeting, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it.
Out of,
Community awareness.
okay, community awareness. Do I hear a second?
Where are you ordering all this stuff from?
Usually Amazon.
Except the water bottles. Well, I can find the leaves last time. So I don't know if you have some
Fourth of July headphones, water bottles, and what else?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I usually get the
supplies.
cheapest water and sodas and stuff from Costco, but the tax exempt thing.
Well, not like water bottle, like plastic. It's the
No, yeah,
ones
no,
that are included in that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, the ones that we gave out.
Yeah, I would love to, not to throw a wrench in here, but I would love to.
Yeah, hold on. We got a motion. Did we get a second? Hello?
Second.
Second?
A second? Oh, there she's.
Okay, second. Now discussion. Go, Kennedy.
Okay, I would love to, nothing, doesn't matter,
Why not?
doesn't matter, I don't know. I'm good. We can go
Any
on
other
to
discussion?
announcements.
So we have to.
All in favor?
Say
aye.
Sorry, love it. Okay, is that it?
Oh,
Ethan has an announcement.
Ethan has.
Yes, Ethan.
Good evening, everybody. It's good to be here. I also wanted to let you guys know that my entity, that I manage 360 Corporate Solutions, which is responsible for entity formations, annual renewals, and annual minutes, and now has official business cards, which could be great for potential new clients now that we just finished the Florida renewal period. So if you like, they're right here. I have the new business phone number, which is from Google Phone on the website. And also our website this was courtesy of Art Media, so thank you to Kimberly for recommending them. So, and also, we also have an email address, which is ethan@36corpsolution.com.
Okay, so this isn't your podcast though, right? So you got your podcast coming?
I'm still working on the podcast with the coach that you worked on, but like this is for my business that I manage.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Say
Say again?
We all want.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes, I'm very proud of the work I do, and also looking to grow more.
Can we have one?
We would all like a business.
Yes, you will all have
We
one.
all-
Yes.
we all want one.
I already got
Vivian got one.
I didn't get one.
Yes.
one. Thank you.
And Madeline.
And I'm
Yeah.
also seeing, I kept eyeing your water bottle.
My father,
Your family? Oh,
my
I was
father-
like,
my
yeah.
father had, my father used to have a law firm where he did tax and trust.
Mm.
This one's for me.
Okay.
Oh, I've been once with.
Yes,
Okay.
sure, excellent.
And deputy.
And deputy.
Thank you, yes.
You got one ready?
Very good. The only disclaimer I would say is that the website is gonna be changed from net to com, but that's the disclaimer I would say.
Okay.
But I can send those to you through your email addresses.
But you can merge, you can merge
Yes.
emails, so you don't need to change your business cards.
Okay, yes.
Thank
Madeline,
goodness.
would you like one?
I haven't.
Okay. And also in regards to the podcast, I'm already getting to work on it now because I've been super busy with renewal period and also getting new clients. Now I think I might have time to do it like either mid-summer. Thank you. And I hope you guys become potential subscribers, so thank you for your time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And even potential clients.
He wants to see your wallet.
Oh, it's ET.
But yes, I do renewals, formations, and also I even assist with in a minute and tax ID. So like I'll even get the EIN numbers for you once I get the request for a business.
At ET.
Oh,
Yeah.
My favorite item.
okay,
I have another announcement. This Saturday is Cultural Affairs Paint a Picture for Mom. I get confused with painting with a twist.
Yeah.
Paint a Picture for Mom. It's at Veterans Park. It's no longer gonna be at the Farmers Market. Thank you. Cause they've moved and there's no room for us to logistically have it there. From 10 to 1 p.m.
10 to 12.
12 to 12. Oh, sorry, thank you.
Renee. That's the better part.
Okay.
Yeah.
And at the Veterans Park, I hope you can come, even though Eventbrite is sold out. We welcome walk-ins and just don't forget that street is closed off.
Yeah.
but we'll welcome you.
Harbor Latin America.
I have, I mean, I don't know if it's an announcement, but I wanted to share with you, I came to the 4th of July meeting last night. And, they're gonna be giving us, some of these, beads and flags and beach balls for our sensory room, so I thought it was super cute.
Oh, that is really nice.
Nice.
Oh,
Some plans,
oh, yeah,
so they got a bunch
And the
of
fan.
stuff,
Oh, yeah.
so I thought
Okay.
it was a cute idea, and so we're gonna be giving it to us. And I spoke about the sensory room that we're gonna provide again this year. And then I left. Oh, okay, I am, ending the meeting at 7:36. You can take a motion.
I
All those in
mentioned.
favor? My brain is going faster than my,
Our next meeting is June 3rd.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
okay.
Did you guys-
I
Make a
second,
motion.
okay.
All those in favor?